We have a good one today, boys, and welcome to the 2054 Bowl Week as we head to the Caribbean Bowl in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. What a beautiful day we have for a game of football as we get to watch Nebraska take on Stanford. As Nebraska is led by Shane Ewing, who has 2,929 passing yards, 24 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. And his right hand man, Will Brown, the running back for Nebraska, having 1,284 rushing yards and 11 touchdowns on the season. And Stanford is led by freshman Jack Goff, who has thrown for 4,314 yards and 38 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. And his go-to man, wide receiver, Godzilla Lazard, who has 1,314 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns. As we head to the coin toss, and Nebraska call heads, and it lands heads, and Coach Heim is motioning for his team to elect and to receive the ball as they want. Nebraska wants the ball, and they elect to receive the ball from the kickoff for the first half. So Justin Barton kicks the ball off to the 5 yard line, and Elijah Ballard returns the kick for 22 yards. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 27. And Shane Ewing hands the ball off to Will Brown. Will Brown is able to go off the right tackle. He has room and he trucks over a guy for 11 yards. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 38. Ewing hands the ball to Dominic Thomas. Dominic Thomas, he goes up the middle for the 1 yard gain. It's 2nd and 9 on Nebraska's 39. And Shane Ewing hands the ball off to Will Brown. Will Brown is able to go up the middle, bounces off to the left side, and finds 10 yards before getting taken down by a pile. 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 49. Ewing hands the ball off to Dominic Thomas. Dominic Thomas goes up the middle for the 1 yard gain and finds himself at the 50 yard line. It's 2nd and 9. And Ewing, he quarterback design run, and he gets taken behind the line of scrimmage and can negative 2 yard loss. Ewing hands the ball off to Dominic Thomas, and Dominic Thomas this time is able to go up the middle. For an 8 yard gain, and it's 4th and 3. Stanford 44. Ewing, he drops back to pass, and he tries to swing it out to Will Brown, but it gets batted down by the defensive lineman. So it falls incomplete. It's turnover on downs. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 44. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he tries to throw it to Tyrone Hackett, but he just gets tipped by the defensive lineman and falls incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 on Stanford's 44. Jack Goff hands the ball to Kyler Simpson, and Simpson rushes for a 10 yard gain going to the right side. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 46. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he tries to dump it to Godzilla, and Godzilla is not able to come up with the ball as he gets blown up by the defenders of Nebraska. It's 2nd and 10 on Nebraska's 46. Jack Goff hands the ball off to Derek Ware, and there's a huge hole as Derek Ware goes up the middle and gets taken down for 11 yards. As there's flags on the play, there is a reasoning for the hole, as it is holding on Isaiah McLean. Of course, that's accepted, and it's 2nd and 20 on Stanford's 44. Jack Goff hands the ball to Kyler Simpson. Simpson goes up the middle for a 1 yard gain. It's 3rd and 19 on Stanford's 45. Jack Goff. And it's a quarterback counter as he's able to follow his blockers and be able to get to the 11 yards, but gets taken down. And there's flags on the play. And once again, it's holding on Isaiah McLean. But this one is to be declined as it's 4th and 8 on Nebraska's 44. And Kentrell Richardson punts the ball 51 yards for a touchback. 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 20. And Shane Ewing hands the ball off to Jarrett Livingston. Livingston's able to find the 5 yards. 2nd and 5 on Nebraska's 25. Shane Ewing drops back to pass. He tries to dump it to Antonio St. Laurent, but he's not able to come up the ball as it gets thrown at his feet. It's incomplete. Shane Ewing pitches the ball to Will Brown, and Will Brown is almost met, but he stiffs armed a guy to the ground, and he was able to find 8 yards. And there's a defensive lineman on the ground. It looks to be the guy that Will Brown stiff armed. And it's Joe Johnson of Stanford. He is on the ground. He is hurt. And he is holding his hand as he heads to the sidelines. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 33. Shane Ewing hands the ball off to Will Brown once more. He goes up the middle and finds 3 yards before getting piled up and taken down. It's 2nd and 7, Nebraska's 36. And Shane Ewing drops back to pass, and he throws a slant to Dominic Thomas, and Dominic Thomas finds 9 yards before getting taken down. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 45. Shane Ewing drops back to pass, and he rolls out to the left, and he just dumps it off to Michael Pledger, who's coming across the field, and he goes out of bounds for an 11-yard gain. 1st and 10 on Stanford's 44. Shane Ewing hands the ball to Tyler Helton. Tyler Helton tries to make something out of nothing, but he's still able to make nothing as he gets dropped for -2 yards. It's 2nd and 12 on Stanford's 46. Shane Ewing once again play action, rolls to his right, and he throws it deep to Michael Pledger. Michael Pledger jumps up and he climbs the ladder and he's able to catch the ball. And he gets taken down for a 23-yard receiving catch. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 23. Shane Ewing hands the ball off to Will Brown. Will Brown is able to go off the left guard, and he finds 7 yards before getting taken down. It's 2nd and 3 on Stanford's 16. Shane Ewing drops back to pass. And as he's rolling to his left, he sees his wide receiver falls, so he has to look all across the field, and he throws it across the field to Michael Pledger. And Michael Pledger comes up with it, and he has room, and he gets taken down for a 13-yard gain as there's 2 players on the ground. As looks to be Antoine St. Laurent, who is injured for Nebraska, and Jelani Ashwood of Stanford, who is hurt. They are both taken to the sidelines. It's 1st and goal on Stanford's 3. Shane Ewing hands the ball to Dominic Thomas. He goes up the middle. He's able to find 3 yards before falling and tumbling into the end zone. It is a touchdown. And Xavier Stanley puts it up, and it is good. It's 7-0. With 3 minutes and 6 seconds left of the first quarter left, Xavier Stanley kicks the ball off the 4-yard line, and Raymond Campbell returns the kick. And he has a hole, and he gets taken down by the face mask by Elijah Ballard as a flag thrown on the play. And once, like I said, face mask on Elijah Ballard. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 43. Jack Goff drops back to pass. And this time he finds Godzilla Lazard going towards the sideline for an 18-yard gain, tiptoe in, and it is good. 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 39. And Jack Goff drops back to pass. He just dumps it off the running ball, and he finds 4 yards before getting pushed out of bounds. It's 2nd and 6 on Nebraska's 35. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and it's a quarterback draw, and he slides for 7 yards. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 28. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he tries to swing it out to Scott Swinton, and it falls incomplete as it goes in and out of his hands. It's 2nd and 10, Nebraska's 28. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he tries to throw it to Tyrone Hackett before he gets taken down. And hit, it falls incomplete. But there's multiple flags on the play. There's 2 penalties on the play, and there's an ineligible receiver down the field on Stanford, Seth Pruitt, and there's another holding call on Isaiah McLean. That's his 3rd holding call of the day, and we're not even out of the first quarter. But the holding call is accepted. The ineligible receiver down the field is declined. It's 2nd and 20 on Nebraska's 38. And before the ball is snapped, flags are thrown as it's an encroachment on Alex Watson of Nebraska. It's 2nd and 15. Jack Goff drops back to pass. He tries to dump it to Tyrone Hackett, and it falls incomplete. It's thrown to his feet as he gets pressured in the middle. It's 3rd and 15 on Nebraska's 33. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he hits Lazard for a 5-yard gain. It's 4th and 10 on Nebraska's 28. Justin Martin trots out onto the field for a 45-yard field goal. And Justin Martin puts it up. And he is good for 45 yards. It is 7-3. Stanford. Justin Martin kicks the ball for a touchback. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 25. Shane Ewing hands the ball off to Dominic Thomas. Dominic Thomas is able to find 4 yards going up the middle. It's 2nd and 6 on Nebraska's 29, and Shane Ewing hands the ball off to Will Brown, and Will Brown goes up the middle. He cuts it to his left, and he gets hit hard, and the ball pops out as Stanford Brayman Campbell is able to scoop up the ball, and he's able to return it for some yards before getting taken down by Shane Ewing for a 10-yard return. So it's Stanford's ball. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 25. And Jack Goff on a quarterback design run, and he finds 0 yards to end the first quarter. It's 2nd and 10 on Nebraska's 25. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he finds Lazard on a quick, easy play, and he is only able to find 1 yard before the quarter takes him down. It's 3rd and 9 on Nebraska's 24. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and it looks like to be a pick play. He throws the ball, and it falls, even though he was wide open, he falls incomplete. It goes in and out of his hands of Tyrone Hackett. There's flags on the play as it's a pass interference on Rodney Ball of Stanford. It is declined, and it's 4th and 9 of 24. Justin Martin once again trots out to the field for a field goal. It's 41-yard field goal, and he was good for 45. And this one is the same as it goes down the middle for a good 41-yard field goal. It is 7-6, Nebraska. Justin Martin kicks the ball off the 7-yard line, and Elijah Ballard is there to return the kick for an 18-yard return before getting taken down. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 25. Shane Ewing hands the ball off to Dominic Thomas on a counter to the right, and Dominic Thomas is able to find 7 yards before he gets taken down. It's 2nd and 3 on Nebraska's 32. Shane Ewing hands the ball off to Will Brown. Will Brown covers this ball with 2 hands after that fumble, and he tumbles for 2 yards. It's 3rd and 1 on Nebraska's 34. Shane Ewing drops back to pass, and he throws to Michael Pledger, but he gets just overthrown over his head. It's 4th and 1 on Nebraska's 34. As they send out the punt team, Mike Wells gets the ball, and he punts it for a nice 61-yard punt as Lazard is back there to return the punt. He has room. He has blockers. He makes the first guy miss, and he gets taken down for a 20-yard punt return. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 25. Jack Goff on a quarterback run, he finds 2 yards before getting sliding down. It's 2nd and 8 on Stanford's 27. Jack Goff hands the ball to Derek Ware. Derek Ware is only able to find 1 yard up the middle. It's 3rd and 7 on Stanford's 28 with 12 minutes and 37 seconds left of the first half. Jack Goff drops back to pass. He's looking for Derek Ware, and he gets blown up by the defense. And the defensive man, Elijah Bullard, stands over him and acts like he shoots him with a gun. And flags are thrown for an unsportsmanlike conduct on Elijah Bullard. It is accepted, and it's a 1st and 10 on Stanford's 43. It is 7-6 Nebraska. First and 10 on Stanford's 43. Jack Goff drops back to pass. And as all the defensemen turns around to go for the defenders, Jack Goff just takes off, and he's able to find 10 yards before sliding down. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 47. Jack Goff hands the ball off to Derek Ware. Derek Ware goes up the middle and gets stuffed by the defensive for a 0-yard gain. It's 2nd and 10 on Nebraska's 47. Jack Goff drops back to pass. And he narrowly escapes the defender, and he throws the ball to Rodney Ball, who's able to catch the ball and find some more as he makes the first guy miss, and he just dives to the 11-yard line. Not the yard line, but 11 yards for the first down. But wait, there is another flag on the play, as it's a holding call on Rasul Hall. It is accepted. It's 2nd and 20 on Stanford's 43. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he's instantly getting chased by the defensive man, and Alex Watson is able to trip him up for a 2-yard sack. 2-yard lost sack, and it's 3rd and 22 on Stanford's 41. Jack Goff hands the ball to Kyler Simpson, goes up the middle for 3 yards. It's 4th and 19 on Stanford's 44. Contrell Richardson punts the ball for a nice 57-yard punt, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. And it is 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 20. Shane Ewing drops back to pass, and he's looking for Zach King, and Zach King is not able to come up with the ball as he has to maneuver his body backwards pretty much to try to catch the ball. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 on Nebraska's 20. Shane Ewing hands the ball to Will Brown, and this time Will Brown is stuffed at the line and makes a negative 1-yard return run for 3rd and 11 on Nebraska's 19. Shane Ewing drops back to pass as he finds, and he's looking for Michael Pledger. He throws it to Michael Pledger, and the ball is just overthrown for the incompletion. It's 4th and 11 on Nebraska's 19. Mike Wells punts the ball for a 49-yard punt. And Lazard, once again, he returns it, and he has a hole, and he's able to hit it, and he gets taken down for a 28-yard return. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 40. Jack Goff drops back to pass. It's actually a quarterback draw, and he finds 6 yards before getting taken down. It's 2nd and 4 on Nebraska's 34. Jack Goff hands the ball to Derek Ware. Derek Ware is able to go off the left guard, and he's able to find a hole, gets tumbled for a 6-yard gain. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 28. Jack Goff hands the ball to Kyler Simpson. Simpson goes up the middle on the dive and is only to find 1 yard. It's 2nd and 9 on Nebraska's 27. Jack Goff drops back to pass. He's looking for Ronnie Ball, who's going on the slant, and it falls incomplete as the linebacker is there to break it up. It's 3rd and 9 on Nebraska's 27. Jack Goff drops back to pass. He rolls out to his left, and he finds Lazard, going down the middle, and he's able to find 3 extra yards for a 19-yard return. It's first and goal on Nebraska's 8. Jack Goff draws back the pass, and he sees Lazard going in the corner of the end zone, and he falls incomplete as it gets overthrown. But Ronnie Ball of Stanford is on the ground. Looks like he connected knees with one of the defenders, so he's going to be getting checked out. It's second and goal on Nebraska's 8. Jack Goff drops back to pass the same exact play. He dumps it off down the corner of the end zone. Lazard jumps up and he catches the ball for an 8-yard touchdown with 12-point swing. It is in the actually 13-point swing because the extra point is good. It's 7-13. Stanford. With 5 minutes and 30 seconds left of the first half, Justin Martin kicks the ball off the 9-yard line, and Elijah Bullard is there to return it. And he finds 22 yards before getting taken down. It's first and 10 on Nebraska's 31. Shane Ewing drops back to pass. And he throws the ball to Will Brown, and Will Brown's not able to hit it, but Shane Ewing is blown up in the back of the line of scrimmage, and it's roughing the passer on Justin Chumara, and it's first and 10 on Nebraska's 46. Shane Ewing drops back to pass. After a hard count, he catches somebody off the field. He has a free play, and he throws it deep to Michael Pledger, but Michael Pledger is not able to make the play as it just falls incomplete. It's offsides on Thomas Williams. It's first and 5 on Stanford's 49. Shane Ewing hands the ball to Will Brown. Will Brown goes off the left tackle, and he cuts it back inside and gets taken down for an 11-yard gain. It's first and 10 on Stanford's 38. Shane Ewing drops back to pass, and it is a play action. He rolls to the right, and he throws it deep, and he finds Michael Pledger, who has a man all over him for a 38-yard touchdown, and there's flags on the play. Oh, actually, it's roughing the passer as the defensive lineman looks like he hit Shane Ewing. He drove him to the ground, so that is a roughing the passer, and is declined, and the extra point is up, and it is good. 14-13 with 4 minutes left in this first half. And Xavier Stanley kicks the ball off the 1-yard line. Raymond Campbell returned a kickoff for 10 yards. It's first and 10 on Stanford's 11. And Jack Goff drops back to pass, and it's a quarterback design run to the right, and he's only able to find 1 yard before getting tripped up. It's second and 9 on Stanford's 12. Jack Goff hands the ball to Kyler Simpson. Kyler Simpson goes up the middle for 3 yards. It's third and 6 on Stanford's 15. Jack Goff hands the ball off to Kyler Simpson once more. He goes up the middle again, and he's able to only find 4 yards before getting taken down. It is fourth and 2 on Stanford's 19. Kentrell Richardson punts the ball 42 yards, and Elijah Bullard is back there. He runs onto the punt and is able to find 9 yards before getting tripped. The score is 14-13. Nebraska. 14-13 Nebraska. With 3 minutes left in this first half. It's first and 10 on Nebraska's 48. Shane Ewing drops back to pass, and he sees nobody open, so he takes it down for himself, and he's able to find 8 yards before getting sliding down to before sliding down. And it looks to be a defensive lineman on the ground. It's Cliff Hill. He is hurt and he's getting checked out by the trainers. It's 2nd and 2 on Stanford's 44. Shane Ewing hands the ball to Dominic Thomas. Dominic Thomas goes up the middle, gets met by the defensive lineman, and he gets taken down for a 0-yard gain. It's 3rd and 2 on Stanford's 44. Shane Ewing hands the ball to Dominic Thomas. Dominic Thomas goes up the middle once more, but he gets trapped in a pile as he keeps pushing his legs for a 2-yard gain before he gets taken down, and that will be the first down. And Nebraska takes the timeout defense as Stanford takes a timeout. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 42. Shane Ewing drops back to pass, and he pump fakes it to Pleasure, and he throws it to the left to Roger Peretta. Roger Peretta is sitting there wide open. He's able to have to sit there, and he just gets tripped on his own feet for a 15-yard receiving catch. And this time, timeout again on the defense for Stanford, one remaining. 1st and 10 on Stanford's 27. Shane Ewing hands the ball off to Dominic Thomas. Dominic Thomas is able to find 4 yards. And once again, Stanford timeout. No timeouts remaining for Stanford. 2nd and 6 on Stanford's 23. Shane Ewing hands the ball to Will Brown. Will Brown goes off the right guard, and he's able to find 5 yards. That's 3rd and 1 on Stanford's 18. And before the play is snapped, there is a flags on the play. It's encroachment on Brian Eder as it gives him the first down for Nebraska. And it looks like safety Dallin Fanning of Stanford is heading to the sidelines. Very interesting as a play didn't go through. So we are going to see what's going on there. So that's very interesting. So he hands off to the sidelines, and Shane Ewing hands the ball off to Will Brown. Will Brown is able to go up the middle for 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6 on Stanford's 19. Or Stanford's 9, sorry. With 1 minute and 30 seconds left, Shane Ewing hands the ball off to Will Brown, and he gets met instantly by the defenders and for a negative 2-yard loss. It's 3rd and 8 on Stanford's 11. And Shane Ewing pitches the ball to Will Brown to the left side, and Will Brown is just faster than everybody else on the field as he just able to burst into the end zone for an 11-yard touchdown. And the extra point is up, and it is good, 21-13. And Xavier Stanley kicks the ball off. It is a run play to Derek Ware for 4 yards. Incomplete pass to Ray Hobbs. 3rd and 6. False start. Drops it to 3rd and 11. Another run play, but there's a holding on Isaiah McLean for his 4th holding call today. And that ends the first half. Alrighty. All right, as we get to the second half to begin. And once again, just so you know, Nebraska received the ball in the beginning of the first half, so Stanford will be receiving the kick. And Xavier Stanley kicks the ball into the end zone. And Raymond Campbell is there to return it, and he's able to find 25 yards before getting taken down. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 23. Jack Goff hands the ball to Derek Ware. Derek Ware is able to go off the right guard, and he's able to find 9 yards, tumbling down for 9 yards. It's 2nd and 1 on Stanford's 32. Jack Goff drops back to pass. He's looking Tyrone Hackett. He throws to Tyrone Hackett. It gets batted down by the defensive man. It's 3rd and 1 on Stanford's 32. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he finds Brandon Schaefer on a wide receiver screen, and he has blockers, and he's able to follow him all the way for 28 yards before getting pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 40. Jack Goff on a quarterback design run rolls off to the right side, and he finds 7 yards. It's 2nd and 3 on Nebraska's 33. And Jack Goff hands the ball to Kyler Simpson. Kyler Simpson rushes for 2 yards. And Jack Goff drops back to pass. He sees Scott Swinton, and he throws to Scott Swinton, and it falls incomplete. It's 4th and 1 on Nebraska's 31. And they're all trying to converse and see what they're going to do next. And they send out the offense for the 4th and 1 on Nebraska's 31. Jack Goff, it's a play action, and he has Scott Swinton wide open. He throws it to Scott, and it falls incomplete as it goes in and out of his hands. It was literally in his hands, ready to catch it, but Scott Swinton's just not there for the big time at all. It's turnover on downs. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 31. Shane Ewing drops back to pass, and he's looking Dominic Thomas for an out route, and it falls incomplete. It's 2nd and 10, Nebraska's 31. Shane Ewing drops back to pass, and he handoff to Will Brown. Will Brown is able to find 5 yards. It's 3rd and 5 on Nebraska's 36. Shane Ewing hands the ball to Will Brown. He pitches it to the right, and he finds 12 yards. It's 1st and 10 on Nebraska's 48. Shane Ewing hands the ball to Will Brown, and goes off the left guard and gets thrown to the ground for a 2nd and 7, Stanford's 49 for a 3-yard gain. Shane Ewing hands the ball to Will Brown. Will Brown goes up the middle and cuts it to the right, and he finds 10 yards. That's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 39. As they line up to the line of scrimmage. To the line of scrimmage, and it's a false start. Flags are thrown. It's Michael Pledger, the wide receiver. Oh, sorry, he's the tight end. Michael Pledger is the tight end. False start. It's 1st and 15 on Stanford's 44. Shane Ewing hands the ball to Tyler Helton. Helton is able to find 3 yards. And 2nd and 12 on Stanford's 41. Shane Ewing hands the ball to Tyler Helton. Helton's able to go off the left tackle, and he's able to have a burst of speed. He finds 15 yards before getting pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 26. Shane Ewing drops back to pass. He tosses it to Jared Livingston. Jared Livingston falls incomplete as it gets rocked, and he comes out of his hands. It's 2nd and 10 on Stanford's 26. Shane Ewing drops back to pass. He is looking Jared Livingston for a 6-yard gain. It's 3rd and 4 on Stanford's 20. Shane Ewing drops back to pass. He's looking Zach King, and it falls incomplete as it overthrown. And Xavier Stanley comes out for the 37-yard field goal, and he puts it up, and it is good. It is 24-13. And Stanford needs something huge here. Xavier Stanley kicks the ball to the 4-yard line, and Raymond Campbell is there to return it, and he's only able to find 10 yards before Nebraska's special teams there to cover up the kick. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 14 with 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and this time he throws to Tyrone Hackett down the field, and he catches it before tripping up and going for a 24-yard receiving catch. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 38. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he dumps it off to Kevin Duvall, and Duvall finds 11 yards. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 49. Jack Goff hands the ball up to the 2-yard line, and it's 2nd and 8 on Nebraska's 49. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he gets met by Brian Dixon on his blind side for a 6-yard loss. Got sacked. It's 3rd and 14 on Stanford's 45. Oops, sorry. 45. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he sees nobody open, so he tucks it for himself. And he tries to hurdle a guy, and he gets tripped up, slammed to the ground for a 10-yard gain. It's 4th and 4 in Nebraska's 45. Cantrell punts the ball 46 yards, and Nebraska goes 4-and-out. Mike Wells punts the ball for 49 yards, and Lazard Fair catches it with 4 minutes and 51 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 27. Jack Goff hands the ball to Derek Ware to the right. It's stretching it to the right. Derek Ware finds 3 yards. It's 2nd and 7 on Stanford's 30. Jack Goff drops back to pass. It's a quarterback run, and it's a 3-yard gain. It's 3rd and 4 on Stanford's 33. Jack Goff hands the ball to Derek Ware. Derek Ware goes off the left side, and he finds 9 yards for the first down. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 42. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he gets chased by Brian Brown of the defense, and he gets sacked, pushed to the ground for a 3-yard sack. It's 2nd and 13 on Stanford's 39. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he needs a miracle, so he throws and chucks it down the field, and it falls incomplete, throws out of bounds. It's 3rd and 13 on Stanford's 39. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he dumps it to Kevin Duvall. Duvall finds 5 yards. It's 4th and 8 on Stanford's 44, and Cantrell Richardson punts the ball for 40 yards. That is where I'll call the game, just because it doesn't get any better for Stanford at all. As in the fourth, there's no other scoring in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, with 9 minutes and 31 seconds in the game, Shane Ewing throws to Tyler Helm for a 7-yard touchdown, making it 31-13. In 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game, Dominic Thomas rushes for 9 yards and for the touchdown, making it 37-13.